Hey, thanks so much for giving me a few minutes of your time. My name is Josh Weidman. I'm the senior pastor here at Grace Chapel. I want to give you just a minute of information about our new Christmas outreach effort that we're doing this year. If you've been around Grace Chapel at all, you know that missions and outreach, reaching people with the gospel message of Jesus Christ, is very close to our heart. It's part of our DNA. We love reaching people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. We burn for that. And so this Christmas season, we have done this outreach effort. We've come up with this outreach effort called Give Christmas. We've done a lot of things to partner with a ministry called Heart for the World Christian Center, which is out in Aurora. They've been our partner for years. And this year, we have decided to partner with them in a more strategic way, to get more people involved in doing the ministry that they're doing this month. They're providing meals for people that are underprivileged. They're helping those who don't have hope during the holiday season to know the hope that they can have in Jesus Christ. We're excited about this. It's not only a long-term partner for us, but it's an opportunity here locally for families to get involved in what God's doing in our community. Families, not just individuals, not just throwing our checkbooks and finances at some kind of thing, but for families to get involved. So I encourage you to be a part of Give Christmas, this great Christmas effort. Now, listen, I want to say one more thing to you. I know that if you've been around Grace Chapel, you know in the Christmas time, in the Christmas season, we have done a thing called Advent Conspiracy. It's this idea where we don't give a gift to somebody that we love, and instead we use that money to give it towards clean water in Africa or in the Forgotten Triangle. Listen, I love that idea. I love Advent Conspiracy. I love the idea of clean water. That's always had a place in my heart, reaching people who don't have just that basic thing in their life with clean water so that they can not only have that, but then hear the gospel message. I love it. But we've decided, myself and the elders, that this is not the year for us to do Advent Conspiracy. Let me explain a few of the reasons for you. First of all, for us to pull off Advent Conspiracy in the right way, to get the money in and then back out the door to be used for its correct purposes, takes months and months of planning. Really, we should have been planning this in the spring, around the time that I came to the church. But because I was just coming on and because we had all this stuff going on with a new pastor, we got behind in our planning, which means that if we just went for it and did it anyway, that money would most likely just sit in a bank account. That's what's happened in years in the past, and we don't want that to happen again. We need to be ahead of the curve with planning, and frankly put, we can't get that done in the amount of time that we've had this fall to come up with how to do that. It doesn't do anybody good to just have money sitting in a bank. Well, maybe it does the banker some good, but nobody else. And so we are not going to do it for that reason. There's a few other things. We want families involved with an outreach this year. We also need to be focused on getting our home healthy. You heard me say on a Vision Sunday, one of our 4 we wills is that we will get our home healthy. Listen, I want you to hear me clearly on this. If our family, if our home, Grace Chapel, is as healthy as it can possibly be, I believe that we will reach more people with the gospel message of Jesus Christ. For us to work really hard and do all sorts of things just because we've always done them, it doesn't make sense right now. We need to pull back on some things and be focused. Get our home healthy financially, operationally, strategically, so that we can have greater impact. Listen, I love clean water. I love reaching the people in Africa. I love the idea of Advent Conspiracy. It doesn't mean we're never going to do these things again. It just means that for this year, less is more. We need to be focused on what God has for us and get our home healthy so that we can reach more people locally and globally with the gospel message of Jesus Christ. So I'm asking that you trust us in this decision. I know it's hard. I know many of you have gone there. You've been trained in well repair. You've given for years towards this. But for this year, we simply just need to pause. And we need to be focused back on what's going on here at home and locally in our city, getting involved in this Give Christmas campaign. And then in years to come, we will find ways to still be involved in clean water or in the Forgotten Triangle and reach more people with the gospel message of Jesus Christ. Grace Chapel is dedicated to having Christ work in us and Christ work through us. And I believe that we're going to focus all the more on that this Christmas season. Thank you for trusting us with this decision. Please get involved with Give Christmas. Donate, give, or serve. I guarantee not only will others' lives be changed, but your life will be changed as well. Merry Christmas, and thanks for watching this video.